houses, the outdoors, gear and equipment, and other fun things and places. Before we get started, hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Ding! As you can see, Santa Claus is going to be coming soon.
Well, thank you for that amazing introduction, Miraculous Girl, and I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody, and Merry Christmas if, well, it's going to be after Christmas, but I hope you had a Merry Christmas, and like I said, Happy New Year. So today we are going to be looking at a 58mm Swiss Army knife. Now, I did not order this through the mail. I picked up this particular knife at a theme park here in California. And yes, they actually let me purchase this knife in the theme park. But another side note I'm inserting here is the store, and I'm going to put a picture here. I believe, I'm not sure if it's an outside vendor that runs it or if it's been run by Knott's, but it's called Overland Outfitters. But, and they've always sold all kinds of great items. It's kind of, it's a crazy little store. They sell some cigars, although there's no smoking inside the park. They sell various knives and whatnot. They also have a Swiss Army knife display. One of the things, and I didn't look into it too deeply, but recently Victorinox has announced that they're discontinuing, or at least it's believed they're discontinuing, I want to say they're the 74, 78, I'll insert it here, millimeter, this particular size line, which is kind of in between the two basic ones. But this is an executive, but these are becoming more rare, this particular size. And they have a few different models of that one there, at least in the display case. I didn't ask. Now, they're quite a bit more than what you would have originally paid. They're close to $100. They were in the $90 range, somewhere in there. But they're very hard to find anymore, and so the fact that they had those in that shop was also kind of interesting. But we're going to focus on this one particular one that I picked up for a specific reason. I had to pick it up outside the theme park because in California, when you go to a theme park, you have to go through a lot of metal detectors and strip searches and various things like that. Anyway, so this is a really unique 58mm knife. You're all probably wondering why. So, like I said, there's no special paperwork or anything. This is a 58mm classic. You got your Victorinox logo there. You have your regular scale tools of a tweezers, and on this side, you're going to have the toothpick. You have your scissors, and these work really great, and even in the small classic size. And then you have two blades. You have your regular blade, and this says Victoria Swiss made stainless on it. I'm not familiar with the Tang stamps when it comes to the classics. I don't normally review the classics. There's not a heck of a lot to them. And then you have your final blade here that has a micro screwdriver. And on the other side, you have a nail file, which is really awesome. So the micro screwdriver. Now, why is this knife awesome? Awesome. Or what's unique about it? It's right there. Knott's Berry Farm, and that's why I bought it. I paid about $10 more than you would normally pay for a classic knife, Miraculous Girl and I went to Knott's Berry Farm for Christmas, just before Christmas. We saw a lot of Snoopy on Ice and things of that sort. And we really enjoyed ourselves. And every time I go there, I kept thinking I should pick this up since I'm a Swiss Army knife collector, and I kept bypassing on it. As much as I love Knott's Berry Farm, I felt like I just had to get it. So I did. Anyway, so I know this is short. There's not a lot to it. I mean, we can, you know, I've been doing this with all my other knives. Why not? Actually, this blade could use a little sharpening, I think. It's not too bad. Let's see. You got your little mini scissors. Little scissors work great. So you have a little mini scissors, nail file, toothpick, and tweezers. Anyway, so that's a look at a classic Victorinox knife from the fabulous, famous Knott's Berry Farm, which we were just at. We did get a lot of, you know what? I'm going to tell you guys a little story. On the first day at Knott's Berry Farm last week, we were there at gate opening. And at Knott's Berry Farm, when the gates open, they start the day off with the Pledge of Allegiance. And I think that is absolutely awesome. Walter Knott was a very patriotic person. And after the theme park expanded and the restaurant expanded, not going too much into the history of Knott's, but Walter Knott built a replica of Independence Hall. He also had constructed an exact replica of the Liberty Bell. Inside his Independence Hall, he has a small 20-minute verbal reenactment of the debates for the arguments as to whether or not for the colonies to declare independence from England, and also a verbal recreation of the ratification of the Declaration of Independence for independence here in the United States. Of the ratification of the Declaration of Independence for independence here in the United States. And this is all free to the public. It's across the street from Knott's, and that's because Walter Knott was a very patriotic person. He also has a replica of George Washington's fireplace from Mount Vernon there at Knott's Berry Farm. They also sell a lot of different books and literature regarding the Declaration of Independence and things of that sort. And one of the things I did get is I picked up this book about the creation of the Declaration of Independence and things of that sort. Anyway, guys, that's a little bit of information regarding Knott's Berry Farm. And thanks for watching. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and remember, be nice to each other.